Artificial Intelligence and Future of Literature. Script by Shri, Pratap Dixit. Read by Gopal. Intelligence has been defined in many ways: abstract reasoning, understanding, learning, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, and problem solving abilities. Every living being received it from nature, and it is accepting through hard work and experience. Artificial intelligence is artificially developed, and in the developed stage, it can be used as a substitute for humans by taking automatic cognition through machines, robots, or computers. John McCarthy, American computer scientist, is called father of artificial intelligence. Started in the 1950s, but it gained recognition in the 1970s. A plan called Fifth Generation was started in Japan in 1981. Alexa, Tesla, and digital applications like Netflix, Amazon are some of the best examples of AI technology. AI technology is being used in many areas: chatbots in companies, customer support, healthcare, education, financial institutions, fraud prevention in financial transactions, credit scoring, marketing and advertisement, cybersecurity, etc. Its biggest feature is in the field of automation, delivering quick and flawless results, analyzing data, and reducing uncertainties. Despite all this, the fear of loss of human compassion, along with increase in unemployment, definitely emerges. Unemployment figures have increased in the field of film graphics designing. The impartiality and biases of the person or company who entered or filled in the data cannot be ignored. Along with this, there appears to be a threat of people's privacy. In the political and industrial sector, there are instances when we come across the reports that computers of some people were hacked and their messages were exchanged. These days, the AI system reminds the concerned person for replying the email. It might say, "You have not replied to the email received 2 days ago. Please reply." There are already so many restrictions in the life that now the machines have started bossing up. As far as literature is concerned, it is more important than the technique of language, script and grammar, understanding the inherent relationship and contradictions of man and society, along with sensitivity, compassion, and affection. These qualities have evolved in humans by nature along with thousands and millions of years of human civilization, which cannot be replaced in any machine. Feelings and emotions cannot be expressed by any machines. The results produced by a machine or by artificial intelligence are physically tangible. These can be seen and tested. Their results depend on the data entered into the machine or computer. All the products made by machines are of same size, shape, whereas the poems and stories written on same subject at the same time are completely different from one another. In literature, man, his emotions, attitude, thoughts, sorrow, pleasure, conflict, capabilities are in many ways as man in the world. Literature depicts man, society, and the time through the society, characters, images, and symbols. All the poems, novels, and stories written in the same society, circumstances, country, and the time are completely different from one another. Every writer has a philosophy of life that is different from the prevalent philosophical ideas and methods, which every reader accepts in his own way. In literature, use of metaphors, idioms, figure of speech make it more meaningful, and new meaning emerges between the lines than what is expressed through words. There is doubt to what extent artificial intelligence will be able to write and understand the inner sounds or meaning of the novels. Literature is a reflection of life. The creation that takes place through words based on imagination, dreams, and relationship with reality is not possible in this technique. Life is not mathematics. Poems, stories, and novels contain multi-dimensional pictures of life, many abstract forms of man's solitude, love, affection, separation, and frustration. Artificial intelligence does not have the wisdom to understand the psychology behind these emotions. In science and artificial intelligence, there should be clear reasons for diagnosis, whereas the abstract emotions and attitudes of the invisible psychology behind these emotions work in literature. As such, literature is made, not created, with the help of artificial intelligence technology, and will not be able to adequately bring out out the emotions and feelings of mankind. Such technology means that emotions will have no place in human life. Making story or poem by artificial intelligence, everything will be like mathematics. Noam Chokshi believes that human language, despite its limited number of words and grammatical rules, has the capacity to accept an infinite variety of expression. Along with literature, the essential elements of medicines and justice are feelings and emotions along with wisdom. Often, a sick person can be cured by doctors' compassionate behavior and reassurance. Artificial intelligence can diagnose the disease and prescribe medicine, but how can the patient get the doctor's goodwill, sweet smile, and assurance recovery? As far as future is concerned, all that is in our control is hope along with technique of resistance and continuity while assimilating the change in our capabilities, limitations, and wisdom. In the course of evolution, man both accepted every changes and was also cursed by it. The use of computers along with transportation system, postal telegraph, writing on paper has increased the capacity along with convenience. But there is a limit to adopting changes. Though the changes brought about by artificial intelligence are useful to humanity, the possibility of dangers arising from there also cannot be overlooked. A survey has estimated that by 2050, artificial intelligence will be able to take judicial decisions as well as write literary works, poems, and novels. With the reference to Samuel Butler's novel Everyman and Jack Williamson's novel With Folded Hands, along with the example of winged talos in ancient Greek myth Apprehension, if thinking robots, due to some reasons or technical mistake, start considering human against them, then the possibility of a major threat to humanity cannot be denied. Today, the trend of superimposing someone else's face on a photo or clip through artificial intelligence through deepfake technology has increased. There are instances when female artists, including actresses, have lodged complaints. In 2023, a man in South Korea was grabbed so hard by an automated robot that picks up boxes, mistaking it for a box due to a sensor malfunction. Consequently, that man died due to robot's failure to recognize the difference between a human being and a box. According to American Journals of Industrial Medicines, industrial robots have killed more than 41 people in America in last 15 years. A machine is suitable to help, thereby saving time without errors, and that remaining time can be utilized in other important creative work. But complete dependence on them will cripple us. According to Mahatma Gandhi, my aim is not to destroy machines, but to limit them. Inventions of machines and science should not become a means of greed. The role of science as a servant is for the welfare of man. But when science becomes master of man, then it becomes fatal for man and society. The fear of civilization disappearing becomes stronger. It has also been depicted in many science fictions and films. In the famous movie Matrix, it is shown that machines have acquired more intelligence than humans, and they are ready to destroy entire human race. When on one hand science has provided immense facilities to man, on the other hand the unfortunate situation is that the destructive inventions of nuclear missiles have brought the entire human race to the brink of destruction. Artificial intelligence appears to be the next step in the market strategy. According to estimates by PricewaterhouseCoopers, there is an additional market of artificial intelligence worth $15.7 trillion. At present, the market is still trying to convert humans into commodity. Man's happiness, sorrow, love, emotions have all been transformed into objects. In Gyan Chaturvedi's novel Pagal Khana, the market is trying to sell emotions also. Even its resistance is sellable commodity for the market. Gregor, the protagonist of Kafka's novel Metamorphosis, finds himself transformed into a large insect after getting up for soccer one morning. He had made himself like a machine. Gregor's physical metamorphosis serves as a metaphor for various aspects of human condition. The devils created by artificial intelligence will only fulfill these intentions of the market. Literature, art and music are effort to make man human. Therefore, literature remains the last refuge which makes man human. Love, sensitivity, emotions, imaginations and dreams become identity of human being apart from instruments. Despite the fear from artificial intelligence in the future, it is expected that the literature will come to man's rescue so that His dreams about his future existence are not shattered.